So I've been speaking to a lot of clients lately who are really struggling to have conversations with their managers about issues that they need help with. So if you're facing a challenge that you need to speak to your manager about, but for some reason you don't know how to have that conversation, or you're scared about doing it, I'm going to share with you a 3-part formula that I encourage you to try out. Because let's face it, your boss is not a mind reader. They do not know how you feel. They do not know what you're thinking. So you have to start by taking action. If you really want things to change, you need to take action yourself. And that quite often starts with a conversation. So number 1, let's get really specific about the problem. So when I say specific, I mean get into the detail. Think of examples. And the reason why you need to do this is they need to get a sense of the severity of the situation. Also, though, without the detail, they can't start to consider what potential solutions could be possible. So give examples when the problem has happened, how it happened, why it happened. And then secondly, talk about the impact this problem is having on you, what it's stopping you from being able to do, how it's making you feel. But when you're talking about the impact, don't limit it to just you. Think about it at different levels. So the impact to the team, the impact to the organisation, and if appropriate, also the impact to the client, to the customer. Because it shows them that this is not a problem that's just over here related to you. Actually, it's something that's much bigger. And also, it's a way of getting your manager's attention. Because if they are someone that's very focused on customer service, by explaining how this is stopping you being able to deliver great customer service, you're hooking them in, you're getting their attention. If they are someone that's all about what senior leaders in the organisation think of them, explaining it at that team and organisation level is what's going to hook them in and understand this is something that is worthy and needs their attention. And then the third part of the formula is to present solutions. If you want to influence the outcome, if you want to make sure that changes are going to be meaningful, they are going to make a difference, then you are the best person placed to put forward suggestions. Also though, it's a lot easier for your manager to take action if they haven't got to start from scratch and come up with those solutions themselves. It shows that you're being professional, you're thinking it all through. But a word of caution with your solutions, you need to think about what's realistic for the organisation, for the team. What can they afford to do? So think about what would work for you and what is feasible. And as you're going through these solutions, think about what would be potentially some of the concerns that your manager is going to have with these solutions. And think about how you can mitigate that, how you can reduce any risk that they perceive happening. And that way you're more likely to get the results that you need. So thinking about your 3-part formula, it's first of all getting very specific with the detail. Secondly, it's about talking about the impact this challenge is having on you, on the team, on the organisation and the customer. Thirdly, it's about presenting solutions that are realistic, that are considered. You've thought about the issues, the challenges with those solutions, and you've found ways around it. And then once you've prepared, thought about the structure of your conversation and your proposal, think about when you have the conversation. When is your manager most alert? When's the best time to talk to them? When are they going to be focused on you and their attention won't be spilling elsewhere? So it's not necessarily the conversation to have right before an important meeting that they're going into. It's about choosing a time where it's going to be received well and you're going to get the attention you deserve. Now, if you need help structuring a conversation about a work challenge that you need to change, then maybe you would like to look at my Power Hour, a time where you and I get our heads together on a challenge and we talk about how you can work through a solution, how you can pull together your conversation to have with your manager. To find out more about me or to get in contact, visit positivedimensions.co.uk. This is Kerrie, Maitland.